So that's the concrete tunnel from the front. As you can see, I have sort of reinforced it quite a bit with a bit more cement. Right guys, I thought I'd just show you what I'm up to at the moment. So I've been putting on these Bradstone textured concrete slabs down. Taking these off because, to be honest with you, I've never really liked the design of them. They just look cheap, and I do prefer the look of the textured. So I've been putting them on. It's been quite a challenge in this weather, and basically I put a concrete slab, basically concrete, on top of a bed of sand, which was originally here. It was quite a wet mix, and I'm just waiting for that to go off. Obviously I've waited about a week for that to go off, and then I'm putting these slabs on top now. So I was busy last night when it was pouring it down with rain, getting those as level as I could, and that's what I'm doing here. I thought I'd show you, obviously over here is where I've been doing some replanting, putting some more soil down, sort of levelling it off a bit better. And as you can see, there's lots of space there for some plants. So what I did is I went to a local plant shop, which is a lot cheaper than your B&Q store, and I got all these plants here, which I'm going to put some on the back there and the rest over there. So we've got a mixture of various plants here. Let's see, what have we got? We've got a Enamoris. We've got Carapalis, Grand Flora, Early Sunshine. I've got another one here. I've got a grass there, obviously. What plant is that? That's Nishi Karingni, I think it is. And obviously some nice flowering plants here. So I just wanted to really show you all the different plants that I've got. So what's this called? Enamoris Japocus Sabi Sense. I know these names are quite hard to pronounce sometimes. So basically I've got 3 of these yellow flowering ones. Some of them are like bushes, which I think will be good to go over there. And then the rest of these, I think I'll have some on the back there and some along the front. And then it's all going to be like gravelled in all the way around. So this is basically a re-landscaping job we're doing. So there is obviously another thing that we're going to put over here, as mentioned in the previous video. So there we're going to put a small tunnel. I'll get a small solar panel pump that basically I'll have a bit of a pipe going round the back, round to the back of the tunnel, out and down the spillway back into the pond. So let me just show you my second attempt at building a tunnel. So this is the back part of the tunnel. Cemented this in. It seems to be quite solid. And that's the front part and how it would look. It looks quite nice. Now, based on advice that Skeggy gave, I've been giving that like a week to set. Clearly 24 hours isn't long enough. So this is take 2, you might say. What I'm going to do, obviously I'm going to turn it upside down and put a bit of I've got some of this wire netting wire fencing material here, and I'm going to use some of that on the underneath side of that. Now, Skeggy recommended that I put that on a plastic bag so it doesn't stick, so that's what I've done there. There's a green bag there, so I'll be able to flip it over. We'll use some of this as reinforcing material on the underneath side of it. Maybe I should have done that first, but that's by the by. And I'll put a bit more cement on the inside to like sort of strengthen that. So that's what we're doing with that. Managed to get it done. Had a bit of a problem with that one there, where I laid it last night and it must have sunk a few mil, so I wasn't happy about it, so I had to pull all the cement out and relay it. And yeah, that's what I've done so far. Right guys, I thought I'd just show you the structure of the tunnel. Taking this plywood off, it's held its structure. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, put some more cement on here, as well as a bit of wire support, and we'll do that next, get that wire support on there. Right guys, I've just sort of reinforced it with a bit of wire, and then I'm going to put some more cement on there. Right guys, so I've put the cement on. Obviously there's some, like, I think they call it chicken wire underneath, and I've taken obviously the plywood support off as well, and I'll just let that go off. So guys, at the moment I'm just doing a bit of planting, and I'm putting down some weed barrier material, so we're doing that at the moment. I'm also getting as much soil and loose crap I can find, I'm just levelling that off a bit more. We positioned the plants over here in a certain design. I'm just trying to figure out how it will look once I've got it completed and finished, actually, just to show you how things are going now. This is the first year I'm getting lots of fruit, so take a look at this guys. Look, a decent sized apple. Look, I've got pears growing. Look, nice pears. They're not massive, but they look nice, don't they? I've got a few plums landing on the ground, as you can see here. So they're probably high up there. Unfortunately, it looks like the birds have nicked all of my cherries. So unfortunately I haven't had any cherries again from this tree. It's getting a bit annoying that. You put a lot of effort in getting a cherry tree and you can't even have any cherries. Obviously I've reinforced some more cement on the inside of it. It just needs to go off that. It needs about 3 days. So I've got to wait for that to go off, but it's coming along. So that's the concrete tunnel from the front. As you can see, I have sort of reinforced it quite a bit with a bit more cement. If you come down, obviously you can see that's the tunnel. It gets narrower at the back, but that's not really an issue. I'll probably just put a little pipe coming out from the back. Right guys, so I've put some plants in on the back there, as you can see. I've put some weed barrier down as well, and put a load of pebbles in around. So I hope you think this is pretty good. And obviously we've got the pond area over there to finish. So with these flags, these are Bradstone textured concrete ones. I've pointed them as well with cement, which is building sand and cement. and just basically given this area a bit of a revamp. So that's a little bridge, and I'm just simulating with a hose pipe how it would perform. So basically I've sort of got a bit of a ditch in there like so, and the water hopefully should flow into the pond. Obviously it's quite full at the moment, so it's not giving you the quite good effect, but that's more or less how it would work. I think I need to do a bit more work with the liner because it's a bit on the crease side. Hopefully we can sort that out. Right guys, I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on the end of the day. Obviously it's getting dark now, so I think I'll leave it there, but I just want to show you what I've done and see if it meets with your approval. So I've been doing some planting, so I've put all these plants in there. Obviously we've ripped out the main waterfall, and here we've put a little tunnel. Hopefully you can see in there. It's getting a bit dark though. There is a small piece of pipe that comes out the back where I can slot another pipe through, and obviously I've put some soil on the back of the tunnel, and what I might do is see if I can get hold of some moss. You can go to a local woodland and pick some moss up, and I'll see if I can carpet some moss on top of that. But I just wanted to show you what I've done so far, and obviously that's how it looks. And I've obviously put a ton of plants. These plants have cost me about £65. It's not cheap getting all of these plants, so obviously I've gravelled it all in. I probably spent about £60 again on all this gravel, and obviously the flags were close to £100, and I have pointed all the flags as well. So essentially that's what I've done, and obviously disguised the liner. It goes around the actual tunnel with rockery and stone just to make it look nice. I think what I might do is put a bit of gravel there as well, just to disguise the black liner that you can see showing there. But essentially that's what I've done. So guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and leave a comment if you like to. A shout out to Skeggy Pond Supplies. He's a decent bloke. Go and check out his shop if you need some supplies. It's unfortunate that a friend of mine, Peter, forgot to take the Yorkshire Koi mug and give it to Skeggy. So sorry Skeggy that you didn't get it this time, but maybe another time we can sort you out with the Yorkshire Koi mug. I do like to give my mugs out to people I feel deserve it, and you're one of those. Anyway, big thank you to everyone that does watches my videos. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, I know, but I hope you find this massive project I've been wanting to undertake for some time. And thanks for watching, and have a nice day.